viongozi wa chama kutoka Kenya na kutoka bara la Afrika Mashariki au Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki, wageni mashuhuri wa Kenya wenzangu, sababu sisi hapa zote ni wa Kenya na wageni wetu wa jumuiya. Asanteni sana kwa kufika siku ya leo. Bila nyinyi hatungekuwa na sherehe. Bila nyinyi hatungekuwa na uzinduzi. I do not take your presence for granted. Thank you very much and bless you. I will shorten my speech because almost everything has been said. But today, I want to repeat, it's a historic day for the People's Liberation Party and for the country as a whole. When leaders gather as we have gathered here together, with a common purpose of uniting and liberating the country, it reminds us of the coalitions of yesteryears, especially 2002, when for the first time we had a change of government. We are now looking at a coalition that is going to unite and liberate this country. I'll begin by accepting the challenge given by my younger brother, Rigji, that I should unite, or rather be the convener of this group. And I'm going to say, subject to their consent. Yes, I am willing to do that. And I can see my twin brother here. He'll be at hand to help me do that. And I have had the willingness of all my brothers present, and also our East African brothers and sisters, about cooperation beyond the border. As People's Liberation Party, we are not just rebranding to have a new look. We are also renewing our commitment to the people of Kenya, our commitment to place your needs first, to fight, to unite and liberate Kenya, to stand with other leaders in order to accomplish this. The task ahead of us cannot be accomplished by one person or one political party. It's a task for all people of goodwill. You may wonder, how are we going to do this? I've expressed my wish to run for president. So has my twin brother. So has our young brother, who I should call my son, Murara Kebaso. Na kila mtu na wengine hapa wako na hizo nia. Na wengine watajitangaza baadaye. And everybody is worthy. Every dream is valid. Kila mtu aendeleze ndoto yake, lakini zote tukiweka Kenya mbele. Tukijua Kenya ndio ya muhimu kuliko mmoja wetu. That each one of us must subordinate their interests to the interests of the nation. And whoever gets selected as a candidate through a transparent method that we shall devise, we shall all queue behind that person. I may have said I don't want to be deputy. That doesn't mean I cannot support another candidate. I don't have to be in that ticket. But I will put my commitment 100% if I am not the candidate to deliver victory to Kenyans. We must liberate ourselves from economic oppression. And talking of economic oppression, the nation of Kenya, the state, has been hijacked by KK cartels and their allies. It is now serving the interests of the political elite within KK to the disadvantage of 50 million Kenyans. How can we start being sad na kubabaika that USAID, Trump has issued an executive order withdrawing monies that were supporting health and especially HIV and AIDS? I have checked what was the total budget of USAID. Last year, it was 471 million. That's $500 million. the travel budget of Kasongo only, not of the ministries, Kasongo peke yake, mwaka uliopita, 27 billion. A serious and reasonable regime would have immediately announced there will be no job losses because of Trump's order. We shall immediately allocate equivalent money to keep the program going. Since when did our health become an issue for Americans or for any foreign supporter? If they support us, it's a bonus, but we must be ready to allocate money to essential services in Kenya. Another example, the fact that the new funding model for university has been stopped by the court for being unconstitutional does not mean that our university students have to be destitute. It means we revert to the status quo before that proposal. Help should be working. And we are telling William Ruto today and his KK regime, disburse money to our university students, wacha kukalia pesa yetu, patia watoto wetu kwa ile mpango ya help ambayo ilikuweko awali. Usituambie ni koti imekufunga. Fikra zako na unyanyasaji wako ndio imekufunga, hakuna kitu ingine. We are also saying release money for capitation to the rest of the education sector, primary and secondary school, so that our children may get education. We are saying stop demolishing houses without offering alternative accommodation. Stop grabbing land after demolishing houses, grabbing land of people with titles and giving it to your cronies. Because some of those demolitions is not about environment, it's not about affordable housing, it is not about public use, it's about gifting his friends that land. Stop grabbing land, and especially land belonging to the poor and vulnerable. As leaders, unless if we come together, our people will continue to suffer all these ills. Most importantly, the right to life precedes any other right. You have to be alive to enjoy any other right. Stop abducting and executing our people, especially our youth. Stop abducting foreign nationals and disappearing them forever, because there is an Ethiopian who was disappeared forever, Gabriel Michael. And others we don't know. Stop abducting people who are here legitimately, either as visitors or as refugees. This game of abduction, and it appears there is an East African cooperation which has emerged between rogue regimes of Uganda, Tanzania, and Kenya, because that's where we have seen the cross-border abductions in East Africa. As citizens, we must resist. Our constitutions, the Constitution of Uganda, the Constitution of Kenya, the Constitution of Tanzania, the Constitutive Act of East Africa Federation, all are against such acts. You want to pursue somebody across the border? Go to court, get a warrant. Let the court give you an order to extradite that person to their country. How can states behave in a roguish fashion? Uongozi wa kijambazi. And yes, it looks like William Ruto is in a hurry to graduate as a dictator. Our constitution does not allow dictatorship. As citizens of Kenya, we must unite and thwart his graduation into a dictator. We must say that there will be no graduation of a dictator in Kenya, because our constitution says so. Nikisema hivyo sisemi kwa nguvu zangu, ni nguvu zenu. Tuliandika katiba na tukaweka hii maneno yote. Na kama wewe William Ruto na your KK bandwagon. Hamukusoma katiba, musomewe au mujisomee tena. Kama PhD haiwezi kusoma katiba, sijui itasoma nini ingine. Sababu anajigamba ya kwamba ako na nini? Na PhD. Mkenya wa kawaida ambayo hana masomo ya juu ashaelewa katiba, ashaelewa ya kwamba Mkenya ndiye sovereign. Power belongs to the people. The judiciary gets power from the people. The executive gets power from any public officer exercising power on behalf of the Republic of Kenya is an employee of the people. I want to request to actually call upon all our civil servants